Hello, finalists. It's me, the second boot of the merge. The guy that got ruthlessly blindsided in an 8-2 vote. Yeah, that guy. Hi, it's me again. Yeah, don't know if it's clear. Pretty pissed off. I don't know how to structure this, but I'm just pissed. And I don't want to be pissed, but I am. I'm gonna try and structure this in a way that makes sense. Usually in games like this, I can be really understanding. I can understand why moves are made. I can understand why people may have been a bit more cutthroat. I can understand why people wanted to vote me out. And this game is no different. I understand. You know, some people thought I had these crazy advantages. I didn't, but that I understand. I understand people thought I was a big threat. Challenges, pre-merge, I can kind of get that. I can understand that people were turned off by how aggressive I was. I'll get more to that later. I can understand why people wanted to vote me out. I've heard a lot about why people wanted to vote me out or why I left because I keep asking the jurors when they come in. I wanted to know because I was left in the dark. I knew nothing. It came out of left field. I was literally turning around ready to say goodbye to Carson, and then freaking 8 people turned on and punched me straight in the face. And I wasn't ready for it. So while my brain understands like it usually fucking does, my heart's telling me something different. And my heart is telling me all of it was crap. It's I don't know what it is. But every time I think about my vote off, it hurts and it makes me fucking pissed. And I've tried to fucking reason with myself. I've tried to tell myself that, yeah, they had their reasons. I've listened to people and I said, yeah, that makes sense. But it doesn't change anything. It doesn't change the fact that it still pisses me off. Because at the end of the day, during that time, I thought I had genuine shit with people and it seemed like none of that mattered. None of it. Every time I think about that vote, I think about Elmo telling me how we need to have these gaming sessions after this game, you know, we got a game together. And then finding out he kind of had a big part in my vote. Pisses me off. You know, I was talking to Bradley, and you know, I was in quite like a couple alliances with him, and I was talking to him and saying like, you know, I love this like you, me, and Ethan thing we had going on. Oh, turns out he was one of the first people to throw my name out. Natalia was saying she loved this group of 6. I totally agree with that. I loved our swap group. I thought this group was a great thing, and she said she understood why I got the way I did during the Lex vote. Oh, no, she's okay with me leaving too. Even Sue, who I barely talked to, somehow managed to piss me off because he wanted to make this nice little partnership. You know, no one expected. It sounded like a great idea. I was so excited. Oh, no, that's just him trying to make me feel safe so I don't play an idol. Good to know. But the craziest thing is, you, Andrea, yeah, you, I find hurt me the most. You hurt me the most. That's the truth. That's honestly how I feel. Like, I know we met during the second swap. I know you had 4 rounds with Yusuf. I know you had like 2 rounds already with Elmo. I know you had its entire time with Natalia. I know you had longer to know people, but I thought there was something more. We talked about both of us being busy. We were actually having good conversations. Hell, I heard we had more conversations than anyone had with you during the fucking merge. Like, I don't know. It felt like there was more. When I ask you, hey, let me know if my name gets thrown out, and then immediately I see, no, I heard your name, fuck this. Like, oh, they said your name, I don't like this. Oh, that makes me feel like, oh, you genuinely like me and want to work with me. And then I see your speech. Well, Hunter was a threat and I always wanted to get him out. That was a real punch to the heart. I know it's a game. My brain is screaming it's a game, but my heart isn't letting me let that go because you fucking hurt me, Andrea. You really did. a good chunk of the people hurt me because there was no one else on my side that vote, except for one person. There was no warning. Like 5 minutes before the vote, someone could have said, hey, by the way, just so you know, the votes are coming out on you. Even that would have been better. I know that people were afraid I had this advantage, but if I quickly played an idol, everyone knew Karsten was leaving. My vote was locked on Karsten. I made it clear my vote was on Karsten. Why would that have changed anything? And what pisses me off the most is your reasoning for me leaving. Hunter lost the game the moment he got aggressive. That is complete and utter bullshit because you're putting my vote entirely on me. You know what I fucking remember from the Lex round? You know what I fucking remember? I remember coming in and asking what's going on. People saying, well, we think there might be Karsten. And then a couple people being like, well, we might think it's Lex. And I was saying, I kind of want to prefer Lex. I gave my reasonings. Only Natalia came in and said her reasonings for Karsten. And I retorted, and then no one was fucking talking in the group chat. No one fucking gave the reasons. No one was pushing for anything. I pushed hard because no one was talking, and I thought, okay, this is a good opportunity. And I also thought, very naively apparently on my part, that if these bonds were genuine, you'd fucking forgive me for being freaking aggressive because I thought this person had thrown my name out. Like, what do you want me to say? Hey, oh, I'm sorry for getting aggressive. No one was fucking talking. And may I remind you, you came in 50 minutes with the vote left and said, well, I want to do Karsten, and then left it at that. No more push. No one was fucking pushing. So I had to be the bad guy. And maybe that resulted in people not really liking me, but I tried to apologize, and people told me it was fine. People said it was fine. People said it was fine, but it wasn't because our bonds apparently weren't genuine. Apparently me being aggressive one round is all it takes to fuck everything up. It hurts. No matter what I do, no matter what I say to myself, no matter how many times I ask people what happened or hear the jurors apologize for their actions, nothing changes the fact that that round fucking hurts. Nothing has hurt me this much in a game, I don't think, ever. Few things have hurt that much. And I want to ask questions about your guys' game. Jake, I know you weren't a big part of that, but you didn't exactly do anything to stop it either. And maybe I'm being unfair, but I'm a juror, and I have to vote for someone, and I have to do what's not only what I feel is right for the game, but what I feel is right for myself. And what I do distinctly remember is that through all the amount of apologies and amount of doubt and amount of wondering if anything was bullshit, there's one thing I know for sure. There was one person who I know won't have to apologize for their actions, I know was not bullshitting me, and they're sitting in that finale spot right now. Ethan, I love you, man. Like, you were a great ally to me. An amazing ally. One I didn't deserve because I was making preparations and the possibility of even voting you out. Because I even saw you as a threat. I don't know if I would have done it. I probably would have. I don't think I could have taken you to the finale with the way things were going because I see early on that you were playing pretty great. But I didn't deserve you. And you didn't ever turn away from me. And I know I don't have to ask any apologies from you. I know I don't need any explanations from you because you were the only one who wasn't fake to me. Like, ever in this game, I find. And maybe being fake is part of the game, but the way it just went down was just... apparently it's too much for my heart. So, Jake, Andrea, I'm sorry. I got no questions for you guys. I got nothing I really want to say right now because as long as Ethan was sitting in one of those seats, he was going to get my vote. That was just it. That was basically what my decision was. There was no way around it because if I vote any other way, I'm not going to be happy. And I don't think I'm ever going to be, like, getting any closure for my vote out if I don't vote for the person who didn't turn their back on me. So this may seem selfish, and I'll own that. This may be me being a bitter juror, and I'll own that. But this is what I gotta do. Because everyone else, I feel, at least had one person on their side during their vote-offs, or at least had a chance to defend themselves, and I never got a chance. No one gave me a chance except Ethan. So why in the world would I give anyone else a chance? It's just what it is. So, Ethan, actually, about 10 minutes after voting opened, I had already submitted my vote for you. So congratulations, you got my vote. I really hope you win this, but to Jake and Andrea, I'm not saying don't stop fighting. I'm just saying don't even bother trying to fight for my vote. It's not going to happen. Thank you.